Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome on the Culture News. My name is David Cerero, and I have the pleasure to have today on iHeartRadio the very talented artist, NBJAY. Let me spell it for you. N-B as in boy, J-A-Y. He's absolutely wonderful. You can follow him on Instagram and Twitter. He is signed with a wonderful record label called Bentley Records Red. Bentley Records is the name of the recording label. He has released two wonderful tracks. The first one is called Chapter 18 and the other one is called Competition. We are going to play both tracks at the end of this interview, but right now I promise exclusively on iHeartRadio the very talented artist, NBJAY. How are you today, sir?
I'm good. How about you?
We are very excited having you over the phone today. Thank you so much for being with us. So, first of all, my first question is, I would love to know where you're from and how did you start music?
I'm from Pacoima, California, and I just started music, just messing around, playing around, and finally took it serious, and now I'm just trying to make something out of it.
And you definitely are making something out of it, and you are wonderfully you're doing really, really good music. So my question is, how would you describe your music? Like what would be the genre of it? Because the reason I'm asking that is that I can feel a lot of different colors and different influences in your music, and that will lead also to my next question, which is, who are your influences? Who are the artists who influence you the most?
I would say the most, probably top three artists who influenced me the most was, as I was growing up, was probably 50 Cent. Probably now, a new age, I'll probably say Mozzie. Who else? Let me see.
Well, you're listening to the big guys, let me tell you. So when you are doing some new music, when you are producing some new tracks or writing some new tracks, how do you usually work? What is your process?
I just start writing, I start in my head, listening to the beat, and then I just start writing to it. And then after that, I go over it a few times and go over it, then I just lay it down. I just record it.
Yeah. But I guess you like whatever is very spontaneous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we definitely feel that in your music. I wanted to ask you, do you like to perform live music?
Yes, which I haven't had a live performance yet, but it's coming up. It's coming up soon.
Because the reason I'm asking is that we can feel that within the first bars of your music, we feel a lot of, I would say, stage presence and charisma, and also we feel a lot of, I would say, theatrical act in a way, like being really an animal on stage, if you allow me to say so. Is it? Do you perform in studio the same way you would perform live?
Yeah. I could say that.
Yeah, and we definitely feel that. So tell us about this great record label, Bentley Records. How did your partnership started with them?
About 5-6 months ago. When I had just started making music and stuff and took it serious, my SoundCloud took off, and then from there I got an email saying they wanted to work with me, all this other stuff. Let my manager talk to them and all that. Then and then next thing you know, I'm signed to Bentley.
Well, they're definitely doing a great job with you, and they definitely love to promote young talents, and we do definitely support record labels who are, taking a chance on talent, and that is really beautiful things, and we say hello to them, of course. So now tell us, what are your next gigs? Because I see that you have this amazing video on Vivo. We say hello to our friends on Vivo. So Chapter 18, great music video, which is a little bit like, like a diary of your of your life in a way. I don't know if it was the idea, but I like the way it is filmed because it's a little bit in a raw style, and it is you put also some humor in it and also some reality, which is very well done. So can you tell us, how did you do that music video? What was the process of it?
We did that music video at my house. Actually, the process was it was a long process, actually, a really long process. Just putting everything together, putting everything in the right spot, going back over it, watching it over and over again, and then after feeling comfortable with the video and how it looked and how it sounded and everything, then we just published it and put it out, see how it did.
And it did really well because your audience really appreciated it. So before we start to say goodbye to each other, please tell us, what are your next projects? What are your next gigs, your next the next thing that are coming up for you?
As far as any gigs go, just stay posted on my Instagram. I'll be letting all that information out. But for my projects, I got a new single coming out with the video too, official video, To Lose. That'll be out soon. Yeah, that's it. That's it for now. Yeah.
And we would definitely support. We would definitely support everything that you are doing and everything that this great record label is putting out there. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is David Cerebro. I had the pleasure to have it on iHeartRadio, the very talented artist, NBJAY. Let me spell it for you. NBJAY. Very talented artist has released with the record label Bentley Records these two wonderful tracks, which we are playing right now, Chapter 18 and then Competition. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much. More to come on iHeartRadio today.